A national disaster. Thousands are homeless and officials are helpless as the mighty Mississippi continues its rampage through the Midwest.
Here in Tokyo, an exclusive CBS News interview. President Clinton takes a break from the summit to review plans to help flood victims back home.
And a third of the nation swelters through one of the worst heat waves in history. Is there any relief in sight?
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather at the Economic Summit in Tokyo and Connie Chung in New York.
Good evening. It is man against river in the Midwest, and in town after town, the river is winning. Levees and sandbags no match for the floodwaters of the mighty Mississippi, rearmed today with more rainwater. And once again, the forecast is for more rain tomorrow. The Mississippi is cresting tonight in Davenport, Iowa, at a record 22.5 feet. And just north of St. Louis, the Missouri River broke through a levee in St. Charles County, where Scott Pelley begins our coverage.
Today, the Mississippi River punched through dikes and rushed over miles of levees, forcing thousands to flee the historic flood.
The water's coming.
In St. Charles, Missouri, mobile homes were clearing out.
I owe money on this thing. I gotta get it out of here.
On the farm, they were saving what they could.
You just can't fight the water. You know, you can only do so much, and then you have to let Mother Nature take its course.
The course of the flood now extends from the Dakotas to St. Louis. Now all of the big rivers of the upper Midwest have pushed beyond their banks under relentless rain. That rainfall is 200% above normal. This morning from Omaha to Des Moines, it was still pouring. Long-term forecast, more of the same. In Davenport, Iowa, the river pushed beyond predictions, breaking the old record. Downriver, hundreds of sandbag brigades are building the last lines of defense. And they're forced to build them taller than they ever have before, because it now seems certain that along hundreds of miles, the Mississippi River will reach its highest levels since they began keeping records in the 19th century. Against that, many are just overwhelmed and have decided to give up and dive in. Most flooding is in small towns like Grafton, Illinois. Roger Rentz won't be able to reopen his grocery store for months.
It's heart sickening. You know, I mean, a piece of life is kind of zapped away from you right now, you know. I hope we can come back to it.
What do you think when you see this?
Will it ever end?
The answer is not soon.